episode. So let me tell y'all a little story. Let me first introduce myself. I am Dr. Rachel Davis. I am a licensed pharmacist. I have been with Plexus for almost 5 years now. And life before Plexus was a lot of convincing myself that it was okay to be tired, overwhelmed. Now I can use the word inflamed. Before I thought, oh, it's just getting older. Um, oh, stressed out. And the list can go on and on, like living with infections, the whole 9 yards. That was life before Plexus. In walks Plexus. So just give you a little backstory. My sister is a dentist in the family, and she introduced me to Plexus, and she said, I think there's something going on. I really think you should give the gut health and these products with Plexus a try, because I think there's a connection. Actually, I know there's a connection with what's going on in your oral health, because I kept getting the same treatments, having to go in for the same things when I felt like I was doing all the things. I have a pretty healthy diet. I'm moderately to what some would consider, active, overly, like aggressively active. I run half marathons. And always had that kind of lifestyle. Just growing up, my mom, poured in us the value of nutrition and making good healthy food choices and things like that. So I felt like I had a solid background on all the things, right? And I was doing all the things. Then as a pharmacist, then I understood disease state management, and I understood how to influence those things. So I suffer with chronic sinusitis. It's just who I was. I had allergies as a young child. I stayed with an earache. I walked around with a stomach ache. And I remember specifically my gynecologist asking me throughout the years, because she delivered my oldest and my twins. She just was like, "Are you still having that pain in your stomach?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's just how it is." So before Plexus, I was making excuses and had settled for less. In walks Plexus, and it changed the narrative for me. It allowed me to experience feeling better, and then I, in turn, wanted to tell everybody also. Circling in and understanding the science behind how important gut health is, because I think everyone kind of knows, oh, we should make better food choices. We should move more. We should not smoke. We should limit alcohol. We should wear our seatbelt. We should, all the things we know we should do and we're doing. Um, I think that was the missing puzzle piece. It is gut health. Why are we supposed to make better food choices? Why are we supposed to eat more vegetables? Why are we supposed to pay attention to things that are inflaming or toxic things that are inflaming our system? Why is that? It's because there are bacteria in our body that are trying to help us, and there are bacteria in our body that don't serve us. When you have a consistent imbalance in that um, good to bad balance in your gut ratio, and toxins, inability, or not inability, but just inconsistently managing stress, um, life is lifing. Those things play into the integrity of our gut lining. And so I'm going to speak to you in this Heart Health Month about from the heart. I'm going to speak to you from the heart. Dr. Corey is not going to join us tonight, so I'm flying this ship solo. I have feel so blessed to be able to have another pharmacist and a lot of healthcare healthcare professionals and even non-healthcare professionals who understand this missing puzzle piece and how important it has become. But Dr. Corey is one of the other pharmacists on the team, and I have the opportunity to partner up with her once a month on this Wellness Wednesday to talk about why gut health is important um, from a healthcare perspective. And you get to hear from me and her, but me tonight on why I plexus. Why do I put my name as a doctor of pharmacy behind a company that most people feel like, oh, that's just supplements. Oh, that's just weight loss. Oh, because I understand the missing puzzle piece. So I'm going to talk to you from the heart about the missing puzzle piece for me. And I've shared with you how when I found that missing puzzle piece, I was able to then usher in better sleep quality, more natural energy, less inflammation post training runs, less overwhelm. Because I'll stop here to tell you, I did not understand that good bacteria play a major role in manufacturing, making sure our body is making enough mood boosting hormones. In my clinical mind, I didn't understand that. I thought, oh, well, if somebody has that chemical imbalance, they need a medication to modify it, or they get treated with medication. I didn't understand that if you can feed your good bacteria and they can start producing prerequisites to melatonin, serotonin, then you may not need, right, or it can work, off of some prescription medications. And early on in my plexus days, I started to see that. I started to hear where people were working with their doctors to get off of medication. So to me, it was the missing puzzle piece that gave people an exit strategy off of medications. Am I saying that plexus products cure, diagnose, treat any illness? Or no, because supplement companies by law cannot claim that. What I am saying is Plexus has figured out how, with consistency and fidelity, you can heal the lining of your gut. And then your body can do as it's intended to, what it's intended to do to heal itself. And I hope that resonates. If you don't leave with anything else, if you never take Plexus, if you never, want to hear about it again, take that piece. If I can figure out how to heal the lining of my gut, I can change the trajectory of my health in so many different ways. All disease begins in the gut, Hippocrates says. And food can be medicine. Sometimes for me, the missing puzzle piece on that bridge from getting to a total plant-based lifestyle, I'm not there yet. I'm moving that way. But Plexus was the bridge that helps me get there because as I'll talk about in a few minutes, our most popular combo, the triplex, and now more recently coupled with the reset, helps us to get prebiotic fibers that feed probiotics. Before Plexus, I never understood the value of prebiotics because I'm hearing, and we're all hearing, make better food choices, eat a plant-based diet, eat whole foods, eat more fruits and vegetables. Why is that? Because the fiber from those things feeds your good bacteria. You have to have more good bacteria than bad. Guess what feeds bad bacteria? Sugar and carbs that aren't used as energy that convert to fat. Once the light bulb went off for me on that, what a way to be able to keep your sugar and carb cravings down, feed your good bacteria at the same time, help your body get rid of the bad bacteria. It's all making sense now. Weed, seed, and feed your gut. So Plexus comes in. We are founded in the experts in the microbiome. Founded. Come on, Robin, tell me. I practiced so I would know we are founded in gut health, experts in the microbiome. And before I understood the role gut health had in every aspect of our health, I didn't understand how pivotal that is. We are a company that is founded in gut health, experts in the microbiome. What is a microbiome? A microbiome is a area or a space in your body where bacteria live, grow, and thrive. What are you feeding? You are feeding either feeding your bad bacteria or you're really feeding your good bacteria. And Plexus is a way to help you keep your good bacteria thriving. So I am going to mute this. If you guys can mute yourself, that would be so great. So I'm not gonna keep y'all tonight. I think I painted a picture to where now you may understand why, as a pharmacist, I can't sit back and allow people to continue to search, continue to struggle when this company with integrity has developed a doable system that you can do every day to help weed, seed, and feed your gut so that your good bacteria is thriving and your body is doing what it's supposed to do, getting rid of that bad bacteria. Weed, seed, feed. Okay, so how do we do that? I'm not on my device. I had life in, and I can't show you my slides, but what I will do is show you products. So while I grab my products, if I can have I don't want to put anybody on the spot, so you unmute yourself if you are on Plexus or have been on Plexus and just share from the heart, because this is Heart Health Month, and everything that I've talked about ties into heart health. And at the end of this call, I'll bring it on home for you. But if you can unmute yourself, if you feel led to unmute yourself, give a brief testimony on how you learned about Plexus and what wins that you've had while I grab my products. I would appreciate that. And if nobody wants to, that's fine too. That's fine
I'll
too.
do it. I'll do it.
Okay, yay, Summer. Thank you,
Yeah,
Summer.
you're welcome. I was trying to give somebody else the opportunity to share, but I will take it. So, my name is Summer Godfrey. I have been taking Plexus now for 8 years, and I still can't believe it literally changed my life. I was disabled. I was bedbound. Was diagnosed with scoliosis when I was 9 years old. And so I had corrective surgery at 17, but I was left in severe pain. And at 28 years old, I started heavy pain meds, and all these side effects came along with that. um, as I eventually weaned myself off of those pain meds because my doctor told me that to explain that they were opiates and like very serious, heavy pain meds, and that basically she would have to keep increasing my dosage, and that by 45 I would be she wouldn't have anything else to prescribe to me, and that my system would be so backed up, like fatally backed up at 45. I'm 46. So if I would have continued on that medicine, like I could have not been here today. So I weaned myself off, and I was literally just bedbound praying for an answer. And I started Plexus. I was 38 years old, and I had a lot of other health issues going on, though. I was diagnosed with a rare genetic blood disease. I was diagnosed with a precancerous overgrowth in my uterus that was 8 centimeters when they found it. My health was just spiraling out of control in many different ways. Eczema all over the palms of my hands. And when I started Plexus, literally 3 days in, my whole life was changed. I was up out of the bed. I went to the park, skipping in the park on the third day. Crazy. And I've had my life back ever since. The eczema cleared up. Second week, it started clearing up. Third week, my hands were like this, completely clear. They used to be blistered, would crack, bleed. Uh, the blisters would ooze. It was very embarrassing. And the strongest medicine wouldn't help it. And in 3 weeks, my hands are like this. so many different things. My blood work cleared up. The doctor was like, my hematologist was like, what in the world are you doing? Because she was like, your hemoglobin levels are perfect now. Your iron levels are perfect. She couldn't figure out what to do with me. And so just in every area where the doctors did not have answers, and they didn't have answers for anything I had going on. And Plexus was that answer. And so I'm just forever grateful. I encourage you not to, I know a lot of times people are skeptical, but what we should be really skeptical of is what's in the medications. If we're going to be skeptical about something, that's what we should be skeptical about. Not something that's healthy that God placed here on this earth to heal our bodies. And so that's what Plexus is. And I'm forever grateful. So
Thank you
I could go
so
on and
much.
on. There you
That,
go.
that's that
You're
skepticism
welcome.
for me. It really, thank you, Summer. I can never get enough of your testimony. It is just so powerful, and to just be able to be in this on this journey with you is one of the unexpected blessings of this journey for me. So, when you talk about skepticism, and yes, everybody should do their due diligence, but let me make y'all laugh, because I laugh all the time when I hear this. You know, somebody's like, well, I have to see, I have to research, well, what's in it? But you didn't ask McDonald's what was in those fries that's keeping you getting the super duper large size with the, you didn't ask Coke what's in that, and it's killing us, y'all. Okay, so yes, you should do your research. I'm an avid component of research, and I think when I started making connecting the dots clinically in my clinical brain, and I'm not going to bore you with all of that, but that's when it started to make sense, is that this is a way to avoid going that way, and an exit strategy off working with your providers and working with your doctor. Western medicine has a place, and I still practice pharmacy because I know that um, not everybody is going to subscribe to um, a holistic or a healthier way, a healthier lifestyle, right? So I know there's a role, and I know that there's, disease in this world, and it's a place. But when I tell you, I I know that this is again the missing puzzle piece. And again, y'all, I'm talking from my heart. And I'm sharing from my heart tonight in this Heart Health Month. So our most popular combo I alluded to earlier is called Triplex. 3 products. When you can feed your good bacteria, well, replace your good bacteria, so putting in probiotics. And I know you got probiotics are like all over the news now. It's like everybody has a probiotic. Now they're talking about probiotics. When I learned that not all probiotics are created equal, and that our probiotic is stellar in its design, in that it is microencapsulated, so it actually gets to the guts and plants there. It has an antifungal component, which is very important because candida yeast wreaks havoc and actually drives a sugar craving and carb craving lifestyle. So when you can have a way every day to beat that candida yeast down, kill it, replace with good bacteria, which is what our probiotic does. Our probiotic has digestive enzymes also. So it's a stellar product. It does not have to be refrigerated because it is designed to actually get to the site of action in your gut. So that is our one product of the triplex. The second one is our BioCleanse. BioCleanse is not a laxative. It is a high quality magnesium component product that has bioflavonoids, vitamin C. So it basically oxygenates your body, oxygenates your cells, and is a natural detox. So it helps your body naturally detoxify. It draws the water in, helps you get out. So it's not just pushing bad things out, it's actually scrubbing your intestines and helping to flush all of that bad bacteria out. Slim, I should have started with Slim. Slim is our pink drink. If you've heard anybody say, oh, the pink drink, I'm a pink drinker for life, it's our Slim. We have different flavors and different forms. Slim Hunger Control, which is what this one is, it's a longer pack because it has more fiber. It helps you with satiety. And if you have been in the news, you understand that the latest craze with weight loss with the injections, help to help people feel full. They don't want to eat, right? You can do that naturally. And our product system helps you to layer that on with consistency. So, with those, now that I brought it up, I got to talk about it. So, with those injections, it is mimicking a product or a hormone called GLP-1. It's a glucagon like peptide 1, and our body naturally has it. If you can find ways to naturally boost that, which our product line helps to do, then you can achieve the same or similar results. It takes longer. It's not a one shot 3 month, thing, but there are natural ways to naturally increase GLP-1, and that's the science is I'm gonna get. But when you feel full with the fiber, then you make better food choices. Pink drink also has chromium, which is helps with blood sugar balance. It has beetroot extract, which helps to decrease inflammation, and then it also has alpha lipoic acid, which is good for cell restoration. So you're doing that every day, right? You're doing that every day. If you don't have weight loss as a goal, then you get slim microbiome activating, and what that is the prebiotics, because it does have fiber that feeds your good bacteria. Hunger control and slim microbiome have that. So if weight management is not your focus, then you go with slim microbiome activating. The person who sent you this recording or invited you to this call can help guide you on which slim is better for your goals. But I'm saying this to say it's pink because it has that beetroot extract. Nothing in our product line is going to cause your body to be inflamed unless you are allergic to a fruit. If you're allergic to peach, don't get peach mango active because it has an extract of the fruit. That's where it gets its flavor. That's where it gets its color. There's no gluten. I think all of our products are non-GMO. Even our lean protein, even the whey has no carrageenan, no. So the company does a very stellar job at taking those things away from the product line that will inflame your system, because the goal is to decrease inflammation, keep your blood sugar in a healthy range throughout the day, and help to naturally detoxify. When you're on triplex for 30, 60, 90 days or more, you're healing the lining of your gut. So triplex product ingredients in triplex have been clinically proven to heal a leaky gut. So when you get off this call and you haven't never heard of leaky gut, please do. So, and then call all your friends and tell them, the ones who have autoimmune issues, that this product may be able to help them have fewer flares. I'm again going to reiterate, I'm not saying this cures, treats, can diagnose, and I'm not claiming that. I'm claiming when you can heal a leaky gut, because these products have been clinically proven to be able to do that, and Slim is patented. And to me, that speaks volumes to my clinical mind, right? And a lot of times I have to get out of that to directly be able to relate to somebody who just wants to feel better. They don't care about all the science stuff. But I'm here on this call tonight with my team, standing in front of you as a pharmacist and saying, do your body a favor. Let yourself off the hook. It was me. I was like, oh, how you doing? Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Who was I convincing? Who was I trying to convince? Because I was sick. I mean, having a yeast infection, a chronic sinus infection every 2 to 3 months, having to get steroids, antibiotics, antifungals, because you know what antibiotics do, right? And that was before I understood about probiotics. So who was I trying to convince? And all along now, I can admit I was trying to convince myself. And now that I feel better, I'm telling everybody. I am actually absolutely telling everybody. So the triplex is our most popular combo. If you are not ready to heal your gut, that sounds too cumbersome for you, we do have some really good feel good products that help you just feel that natural energy that are good for you. We have a I was about to say pre-workout. It can be a pre-workout, but we have a natural energy drink called Active. It's antioxidants, but don't tell nobody it has kale, blueberry, red tart cherry. It helps boost your natural nitric oxide. You feel like you can walk that extra mile. You can close that loop on your watch. You can actually go, the extra mile in your workout, or you can make it through the day. You don't need that second cup of coffee or that raid of the, whatever candy what or the drive through that you go to get the sweet tea. So that's what our product line does. It helps you make those swaps that help pour into you instead of take away from you. I will say this, and this is the last product I'm going to go over because we do have a stellar product line. It's a very boutique line of products. It's not 100 things, but everything in our line speaks to pouring into your gut health and helping you solidify that on a consistent basis. I will highlight another product called Balance because I did talk about boosting your natural GLP-1, boosting that GLP-1 naturally. Balance is one of the products that when combined with Triplex, the three products I told you are our most popular combo, the weed, seed, and feed, Balance helps it helps delay carb absorption. So another thing, I know I gave you 1 point take home already today, but I'm going to give you another one. Another one is the more consistently you can keep your blood sugar in a healthy range throughout the day, and the more days you can do that consistently, the better your body responds to glucose. So, if you've ever heard of insulin resistance, you can influence that. You can improve or decrease your insulin resistance. And by delaying carb absorption, so you take this 20 to 30 minutes before a heavy carb meal once a day. And when partnered with Slim, that's where the magic happens. Because you're keeping that glucose at bay. You're helping your body to better utilize the glucose. It's pushing it into the cells. It's getting it out. So your insulin doesn't spike up as much if you are delaying the absorption of the carbs. So again, not to bore you with the science, but it has enzymes in there that blocks the carb absorption, stops the breakdown of the carbs. So then it just goes on and is eliminated. So I'm telling you, the science behind the product line, it continues to blow me away. We come up with different things, but at the end of the day, it's how we're supporting our body to heal our gut lining and start to heal from the inside out. So I'm going to talk about how you get started. As a VIP customer, you get 25% off of all product of a retail price. And as a VIP customer, you get a referral link. So you can send this to your friends to get started with you. And you can get either cash back or free products. It's a no-brainer to me. I kind of stumbled into the business, but there's some people who saw the vision and go, "Oh, they're onto something. Let me do this. I can really make this a not necessarily even a side hustle. I can get my products paid for, or I can go on trips like I've decided to do for me and my family. So as a VIP customer, you sign up, you pay $9.95 for your membership, $9.95 for your membership for the full year. So that gives you 25% off anything you purchase. There are no minimums. There is a courtesy subscription set up for you that you can modify. You can change the date. That's whatever is convenient for you. So there's no like contract, right? And there's no, oh, well, I have to pay more to become, to get referrals or to get cash back bonuses. No, it's the $9.95, and that unlocks all of that. So it takes the guesswork out of making the decision on how you're going to invest in your health, because you're basically only investing in your products. You buy your products, you stay consistent for 90 days. I'm going to ask that you commit to 90 days on um, healing your gut on the triplex. We do have a product called Reset. I know I said Balance was the last product, but I cannot not talk about Reset. So right now we have a special on Reset, which is our 3-day nutritionally supported fast. So you can actually eat. There are 8 products. You can chew. You have a shake. You have the natural energy drink. You have our slim product. So throughout the day, you're nourishing your body. You have electrolytes called hydrate. So you're giving your body what it needs so you don't feel hangry. And it's releasing the toxins, releasing the fat. So you see inches go away, but you're maintaining your lean muscle mass. Because as you know, as we get older, or when sometimes you lose weight in maybe a not so healthy way, you lose your lean muscle. And so the Reset is a 3-day fast. I strongly recommend you start with that. And then you go into your 30-day triplex with the Balance. And that's how you keep the momentum going from your Reset. So right now we have a special on Reset plus triplex plus Balance. Everybody gets 10% off. There is a code, so get with the person who invited you. And I know I said I wasn't going to keep you long, but I can always just talk and go on, sharing my story and talking about products. So I appreciate you guys for hanging in there with us and listening. And I just really want to encourage you from the heart and from my heart in this Heart Health Month. Thank the person who shared this recording with you. Thank the person who invited you to this call. Thank the person who you feel like might be the crazy Plexus lady, because that's who I am. I'll wear that shirt. I wear the t-shirt any day of the week because it's the truth. And it has been for me and a lot of people that are looking for a way to just feel better. So y'all have a good night. Get with the person who invited you, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Thank you, Rachel. Awesome job. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Summer.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you to my guest as well. Sammy, yeah, I was like, is she still here? Thank you for coming, Sammy.
Good night, everyone.
Bye. Good
Thank
night.
you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Good night. Oh, and Rhea, my daughter Kayla said hi. She was so excited to see you.
Oh, hey. Okay, so I'm an imposter because Rhea, this is Rhea's Zoom, but I'm Rachel. But we look alike, and
Wrong
she's
name.
my sister in Christ. So
Yes.
I will let her know. Tell me your daughter's name.
Kayla.
Kayla. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
tell her Kayla said hello.
All right. Thanks.
All
Y'all take
right.
care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.